Well, first I seen a post about Denmark wanting to buy California. Then I seen a post about Denmark wanting to buy the whole United States. What the fuck you waiting for? There's 11 days left in this month. Can y'all get this deal done by February 1st? Do you know how many people would be happy if Denmark was to buy the United States? The United States of Denmark. Kinda catchy, ain't it? I'm sure the American people would rather have them in charge than who we currently have. Peace will probably come to the United States instead of all this chaos and confusion that's going on now. But the odds of this being true is probably slim to none. Cause I know and you know that motherfucker ain't gonna let them buy it. He would lose his position. We talking about 3 more years with this motherfucker. Reforming the education system? Possible free healthcare? How the hell do we sign up? Now it's a few people that's brainwashed and probably wouldn't be okay with this idea. You think you living the American dream, but this shit is more like a fucking nightmare.
We had a little situation.
Hey, I'm curious to know, what type of situation was that?
And the person who goes around calling churches and putting the voice of a baby crying in the background. And I say, really the person is low.
Now, why is this person low? Because they doing a social experiment. Is it because she called your church and your church didn't qualify? Should have said yes instead of saying no.
It's a witch. And my Bible says he do not allow that thing to live.
Wait, so she's a witch because she put y'all on blast and all the other churches that take donations on Sundays. If an experiment was done on drug dealers and drug dealers was willing to give up money for baby formula, why can't you? Better yet, why not just pay for the baby formula out of your pocket? Because again, that's the Christian thing to do. I guess the people of your church really know where that money going now, not to helping nobody. I was scrolling the For You feed and one of my mutual friends by the name of Sarah popped up. She made a video about a guy named Isaac Moore who likes to beat women. Now, if you don't know who Isaac Moore is, he's a purse designer. What makes this even more sad is that she's known this man since she was 19 years old. Now, granted, they lost touch but met back up when they were in their 30s, but you would think you would know a person. Not to mention, she knew this man when he was at his lowest, when he was homeless. When she ran back into him, he was already in some type of scandal, scamming people out of money. Now, if you've been together with someone for over a year, it's only normal that you pop up to people's houses unannounced, as she claimed she did on November 7th. But she also stated that he also did unannounced pop-ups as well, so it's only right. But when she got there was another woman there. And clearly this must have frustrated this guy because he decided to put his hands on her. All because he got caught up? In no situation should you have to put your hands on a woman. For him to did what he did to her, he needs to be put on blast. But it takes courage from her to be able to come on social media and tell her story. And if you haven't seen the video, go to her page and look at it. Repost it. Push her shit out there. I was just looking at this video. You know what? Just look at this.
Can we please bring back the 90s men, like the men who adored you for real, the men who really loved you, the men who begged for your love, like the ones who cared about you for real, the ones who, it don't matter who around, they're gonna show their love for you. Like, bring back the nice men, bring back the respectful men, bring back the men who don't feel like they have to be hoes, please. Because these pit bulls y'all got out here, keep them.
Well, if you want the 90s men to come back, you definitely gotta bring back the 90s woman. The 90s woman knew how to treat her man. Respect, loyalty, and real affection. Where's that shit at? The 90s woman used to iron clothes, cook meals, keep the house in order. The 90s woman held her man down. Not because she had to, but because she wanted to. She believed in partnership and not competition. The 90s woman wasn't stuck on social media. Bring back the 90s woman that appreciated their body, not the ones that need all this plastic surgery and BBLs and shit. The 90s woman showed real love through action. Real genuine, no games, just connection. Bring back the 90s woman that appreciated the little things. A good morning call, time spent together. To her, that meant more than followers or likes. Bring back the 90s woman that ain't out here begging men for money, acting like we cash stations and shit with easy withdrawals. If you can bring that back, I'm sure the 90s men can come back.
This nut is calling churches asking for formula for her baby that she says is starving. And when the churches cannot provide her formula, she blasts them all over social media. But she's not the biggest nut.
The only motherfucker that is a nut is you. Like, how can we get upset with a woman that's literally doing research on Christian churches? She's calling these churches up with a crying baby in the background, asking for baby formula, and none of these churches want to help. These are Christian churches. Isn't that the Christian thing to do? And since majority of the ones that she's contacted aren't willing to help, she's exposing them. I mean, wouldn't you want to know about a church that you probably attended today and probably donated to, but yet they're not willing to help a mother in need? If you ask me, this is some great research, because now you know what type of church you attend when you go there every Sunday. So if a church ain't willing to help a mother in need, a crying baby, and they get donations every Sunday, then what are they doing with that money? So there's been new release footage of this three-eye atlas that's traveling towards Earth. And from these new release footages, scientists are sparking new alien theories. Now, some people are saying that this is a gigantic, dirty snowball made from dust that orbits the sun. But it's been new reports that this object has jet thrusters. Now, one sighting described yesterday was a complex tail structure, but also the sighting captured a halo stretching 500,000 kilometers into space and 7 jets erupting of gas under the comet's surface as it warmed up. Now, NASA is claiming that this comet poses no threat to Earth and will only get as close to us as a whopping 17 million miles on December 19th. They claim that this comet is still on its orbit and it's coming nowhere near Earth. But previous reports stated that it was on its way to Earth. So which one is it? Clearly, I guess we're gonna have to wait to see what happens next. It's amazing what you see when you swipe from the FYP. So it's this lady that's calling up random churches in the Kentucky area, playing a baby crying sound in the background, asking these churches for help to feed a hungry baby. But these churches are not budging. Every Sunday, people are donating to churches, and it's around the holidays, so just imagine how many donations these churches are receiving. And what's making it worse is that these callers are hearing this crying baby in the background, but they feel no sympathy to want to help her out. It just makes you think, what are they really using that money that you donate every Sunday for? Damn near every church that she reached out to has told her no, besides 3 churches. And 2 out of those 3 churches that told her yes were black. Like, what are the odds of that? But you ain't gotta believe me. Go see for yourself. Click on that search bar and go to her page and look at some of her videos. You will be amazed by how many churches in the Kentucky area won't even bother to help her out. So it's been new release footage from a truck driver's dash cam showing when the UPS airplane lost control. Crazy. At least 11 people killed and more than a dozen people injured in this incident. And yes, the black boxes have been recovered. Now, something real strange going on because this plane was about to take off and somehow crashed. The National Transportation Safety Board has begun its investigation into the incident. And Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg said on social media that the number is still expected to rise as several people remain unaccounted for. As of today, 16 families have reported loved ones who are unaccounted for. Search and rescue teams have been working overnight and still are working at this current time. As always, thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by this terrible tragedy. We got some sad news to report. No Limit rapper Young Bleed has died at the age of 51, which this information was released by the hip-hop star's eldest son, announcing the shocking news on Instagram on Monday. Although Young Bleed didn't have any real health issues, Clifton shared that the hip-hop legend's blood pressure spiked during an after party following the Cash Money versus No Limit. Now, Clifton described that the incident was more of a natural thing that happened. He also revealed that the rapper collapsed and suffered a brain aneurysm from internal bleeding. He goes on to say, after being placed on a ventilator and spending a week in the ICU, my balls and my word artist passed away. Young Bleed's son also set up and confirmed that there is a GoFundMe page to cover his dad's medical expenses, and that any money raised will go towards the late rapper's funeral and burial. It's another one taken too soon, age 51. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family. We have some breaking news. So in Louisville, Kentucky, a UPS plane crashes near the airport. And this is coming directly from CBS News. It goes on to say that a UPS plane crashed near Louisville International Airport, resulting in reported injuries and an active scene with fire and debris. The crash occurred near UPS Worldport, a major international hub processing over 400,000 packages an hour. The authorities have issued a shelter in place for a 5-mile radius around the airport, urging residents to stay away from the area. Now, the Louisville Metro Police are warning residents to stay away from Fern Valley and Grade Lane, an intersection located on the south side of the airport, which serves as a hub for UPS. As of right now, this is a developing story, and there will be more updates soon to come. Make sure you're following for more, as I'm sure they're gonna have more about this incident. So we got another one, but I really need someone to help me understand. Why is this any of your concern?
That mom that used her EBT to spend $27 worth on cupcakes so her son can take them to his ABA therapy session for his birthday.
See, it was the hand gesture for me, as if she did something wrong. I mean, $27 for cupcakes ain't that bad considering how much it costs to actually buy a cake.
This is why I don't feel bad about EBT being cut off in the month of November. You don't spend it right.
Let's get to the real issue. Why is this of any importance to you? That a mother of an autistic child wanted to buy her child some cupcakes to make them feel better on their birthday. Let alone baking some cupcakes will cost you more. And also, you can't take them with you to school because they don't allow you to bring in outside shit. But you would know that if you had kids. When I say outside shit, I mean stuff that you made at home that's not store-bought, that's not already sealed. The fact that you claim this lady made this video for rage bait, but then you turned around and made a video based off of hers? What does that say about you? Like your mama used to tell you, if she didn't, she shoulda. If you ain't got shit nice to say, don't say shit at all. Now, this viral video has been circulating the internet, and the police officer has been identified as Robert Parks. He's been with the department since 2020. This Baltimore police officer has been suspended ever since this video went viral. Now, as always, the Baltimore Police Department has opened up an internal investigation into the incident and states that this is very disturbing but alarming, and the department is committed to holding officers accountable and rebuilding trust with the community. That man needs to lose his job. Most of you people already know what's going on, but sometimes it takes a president to tell you.
The weird videos of a U.S. president with a crown on his head flying a fighter jet and dumping poop on protesting citizens, all of that is designed to distract you from the fact that your situation has not gotten better. They do it so you won't notice that while they're helping the wealthiest, most powerful people in the country consolidate more wealth and more power, your bills are still going up.
Now, everything that man just said out of his mouth was on point, 100% accurate. These motherfuckers don't give a damn about me nor you. They don't give a damn about the color of your skin or skin tone. All they care about is helping the rich to get richer, for the poor to stay poor. But see, sometimes you need to hear it from someone that already done been through the shit. While this nation has been more divided than ever, people still can't see the truth. All I'm gonna say is if this is a dream, wake me up when this shit is over. Well, first I seen a post about Denmark wanting to buy California. Then I seen a post about Denmark wanting to buy the whole United States. What the fuck you waiting for? There's 11 days left in this month. Can y'all get this deal done by February 1st? Do you know how many people would be happy if Denmark was to buy the United States? The United States of Denmark. Kinda catchy, ain't it? I'm sure the American people would rather have them in charge than who we currently have. Peace will probably come to the United States instead of all this chaos and confusion that's going on now. But the odds of this being true is probably slim to none. Cause I know and you know that motherfucker ain't gonna let them buy it. He would lose his position. We talking about 3 more years with this motherfucker. Reforming the education system? Possible free health care? How the hell do we sign up? Now, it's a few people that's brainwashed and probably wouldn't be okay with this idea. You think you living the American dream, but this shit is more like a fucking nightmare. It don't matter if you a Trump fan or not. Jimmy Fallon is funny as fuck. Look at this.
Sunday, White House. Monday, bed. Tuesday, speech. Tell everyone I'm not dead. Wednesday, got the CDC. All that's left is WebMD. Putin Kim parade with Xi. Major FOMO OMG. Thursday, lose a couple trials. Try to block the Epstein files. Claim you never knew the man. Then untag pics on Instagram. Golf, then work, then do some chores. Throw some trash out from second floor. Work, then golf, then Diet Coke. Yell, Cracker Barrel, went too woke. Work off 10, golf, healthy man. Ignore my cankles and my hand. Work off 10, work, hit or drive. Check your pulse, yep, still alive.
Now, if you made it to this pod, you really have to ask yourself, did he lie about anything that he said out of his mouth? Ain't that how Donald Trump past couple of weeks has been? I mean, Jimmy Fallon funny as fuck. And if Trump had it any other way, he probably would try to cancel him too. Because we all know Fallon ain't really too big of a Trump fan, as really anybody is, only his followers.